Picture this with me. Somebody walks into their audition, they start to sing and they go, oh, I don't know if that was the right key. And then they just cut it off. If you've ever done that in an audition before, don't worry. As a director, I'm going to talk to you today about 10 mistakes that sometimes people make when they're auditioning and how to fix them so that you're ready to get on stage and be in the spotlight.
Good morning, starting Tuesday off right. Good morning, get ready to take flight. Good morning, talking about the earth things. Good morning, it's me and me from the wings. From the winds.
Hi, I'm Reba Hervas, Artistic Director at Overshadowed Theatrical Productions. Welcome to this week's episode From the Wings with our guest star, Elisa Bianchi. Today, we are going to talk just a little bit about auditions. You should tell them what your background is. So even though she may not have directed, this girl has some education behind her.
So I studied classical voice in college, and I actually went to Roosevelt University, Chicago College of Performing Arts for opera. So I am classically trained and recently non-classically trained as well. So I'm still working. I'm still working on myself and trying to be more well-rounded, and so I can really do well at those auditions. And I haven't seen this list, so I'm a little nervous.
All right, I think that the top mistake sometimes is to choose the wrong material that is not really right for the character, or maybe worse than that, you. And so if you're picking a song that you cannot reach the notes, whether it be low or whether it be high, that is not the song for you to pick. You want to pick something that shows off your strength. Even if you're going for a part that wants to be a soprano, then don't pick it if you can't do it.
Or even some songs, you can even finagle it and have that high note drop down to a low, an octave down, and it'll still work out nicely.
Yeah.
There's always that option too if you're really attached to that song.
I'm assuming that you have had coaches and teachers that have said, these are things you need to do.
Yes.
You need to have a repertoire that is ready to go out and do these
Absolutely.
different.
Yeah.
So,
you have a book. You have a book that you build, and you have your different genres, your different decades, your different types of show music, and
so she knows what she's talking about. Number 2, ignoring the time limit, because I'm going to tell you. We know what we need to see, and we know how long it's going to take us to see it. And we will feel like, as directors, if you come in and we've asked for a minute and you give us 5, we're going to feel like you're going to be that kind of actor as well, that you're going to 100% ignore the rules or the requests that we've made. And honestly, acting with the director should be a unity. It should be both of us listening to each other, and if you're not going to take that little consideration and do it, then I don't think you're going to listen to anything else I say as well. So, yes, practice with a timer.
Yep, always practice with the timer.
It's better to end early.
Yes.
Than to go late.
And it's interesting too, because I've noticed in auditions, even at Overshadowed, you all are very kind about it, though. Even if we do go over, even though you're saying now, like, it's not a good look, you're very kind. Other places, will just stop you. They raise a hand and you're done. Yeah. And if you didn't hit that high note that you're so good at the end, or the low note that you're really wanting to show off, too bad, so sad.
Starting without focus is mistake number 3. So if you get up and you're not ready, you don't have your binder ready, so you're fumbling around with it, just get up there, take a quiet breath, and make sure that you are ready to attack and show me what I need in your minute and a half. Start your focus from the when you're sitting there ready to go on, take a deep breath and go. Number 4, not knowing the story context. Maybe the director gives you some pages that they want you to be prepared for, but you don't really know what the show is about. And so you read the characters, but you don't read them anything like they should be read. That shows again that I guess you didn't really want the part bad enough to do the work to put it to it.
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah.
Mostly when it's a last minute decision to audition for the show. Honestly,
Yeah.
if I know I'm auditioning for something, you work on it ahead of time.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of us have been there where we decide last minute and
Yeah.
we hope we pull it off, and sometimes we don't.
So again, do your homework ahead of time. Overacting. Way big gestures that don't really go. Fake crying, fake anything. Like, just to be real. I want to see what you can bring to bring this character to life. Just going up and pretending to be somebody doesn't really have a place in most plays.
Sure. I assume that with most directors, if they're not sucked into the story and into your performance, they assume the audience won't be either. And
Yeah. You got 3 minutes, and that's what you have. Poor projection or poor diction. This is a big one.
especially for you.
Yeah. That is it really is a big thing for me. Yeah. I want to be able to understand you. So record yourself, play it back, listen very clearly to what you're saying. Are you giving me all of the syllables in a word? Are you giving me consonants at the ends of the words? What are you doing to make sure that I can understand what it is you're saying? If I can't understand you, the audience isn't going to be able to understand you because I know what you're supposed to say. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
And leading into those consonants and that diction, it's only going to help your character also. It's only going to help you develop more depth in that character and have a connection.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. The next one, number 7, inappropriate outfit or shoes. Ooh.
What kind of inappropriate are we talking?
Well, it can be several different things. Maybe you're not comfortable in it because you can't really move, and I might need you to move or need you to feel relaxed, or maybe your shoes are uncomfortable so you're not standing, or maybe you're wobbling on your shoes, or maybe there's something distracting about, I can see through it, or I'm seeing too much and I don't really want to see it, or too tight or whatever. You don't want to be distracting.
Right.
You want us to be able to focus on what it is that you're doing. Number 8 is talking too much to the panel. I don't hate that. This is put up by a list of directors. This is their top 10. I kind of like everybody talking to the panel because I feel like I can see a little bit more about who you are, but I suppose there's a point that's too much.
As an auditioner, I wait to see what the panel, what kind of energy and activity they give me, and I kind of just base it off of that. If they're kind of, to themselves, they have that fourth wall up, then I don't engage.
Yep. Well, I think that's probably
too much. Yeah.
I think that's probably good to get that feedback from them. Number 9, freezing when mistakes happen, or maybe apologizing too much for them as well. Oh, can I go start over? We mostly let everybody go back to do it, and I'm not going to say I don't cast somebody because they have to go over and start over again. I don't hold it against them. But we all make mistakes on stage as well, right? And we all freeze, as she knows, because we had dress rehearsal last night. And I was like, I got nothing. I don't have anything. But in the heart of a moment like that, we want to see what you would do in an audition shows what you would do on stage if a mistake happened. And so freezing is bad. You've got to work your way through what you're going to do, even if the pianist is playing in a different key. I have seen people professionally sing it all the way through, and then the music director will say, let's put that in the right key. But they didn't stop them. They let them see, okay, let's see how they can respond to having this done.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Yeah.
Oh, it's scrappy. How scrappy are you?
Yeah. That's a great way to look at it. Not showing gratitude. Ooh.
Do people not?
Yes, sometimes. I've had people not like the process. And so as they're walking out, you can tell they're very judgmental about what they were asked to do, maybe. And they kind of just walk out with an attitude. Well, who's going to cast them? Not me. Because again, it's a partnership. And
Absolutely.
if we can't respect each other, we're never gonna respect each other, right? Your last impression matters just as much as your first one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there you go. 10 mistakes that I see at some point during every audition season and how you can fix them. Which one do you think you're the most guilty of? Put it in the comments below. I promise I've seen them all. If you want more tips, make sure that you check out our other videos on these things. Until next time, this is just me
And me.
talking to you from the wings. Like, it always makes me really sad when because I try really hard to smile at people when they're doing auditions, you know, and be like, oh, yes, I want to encourage you. But then they do things, and there's certain times that I feel like, why are you doing that? You didn't really obviously want the part that badly. If you didn't, at least try to figure out what key to sing.
And Reba's face does not hide things very well.
Yeah, I know. I've been told that a lot. Part of it is because I'm very studious, and so I'm trying to analyze everything you're doing, and I've heard that it doesn't come across really warm and friendly. So I'm sorry about that. Inside it's warm and friendly.
Those of us who know you, we know that.
Yeah, I've heard it's a problem. So sorry in advance.